I've never met Mr. Eminem, and was pretty painful as an artist to another artist. And it's sad. He should be ashamed of himself, what he's doing.
Eminem, one of the most influential and controversial figures in the rap industry, has built a career on his sharp wit, intricate wordplay, and fearless approach to confrontation. Throughout his career, he has famously used his music to call out a wide array of individuals, from fellow musicians and celebrities to political figures and personal acquaintances. This extensive list of targets, often referred to as victims of Eminem's lyrical mistreatments, showcases his ability to blend personal grievances with broader cultural critiques, solidifying his reputation as a provocateur and a voice unafraid to challenge the status quo. Through his unapologetic and often scathing lyrics, Eminem has not only sparked countless debates and controversies, but also cemented his place as a significant cultural commentator in the music industry.
Personal attacks on their character or anything like that, it's kind of like picking names out of a hat, and if your name rhymes with something good, or you know what I mean?
Eminem, in his decades-long career, has engaged in numerous high-profile beefs, establishing himself as a formidable adversary in the music industry. The Detroit-bred artist spares no one, taking aim at fellow rappers, pop stars, TV personalities, and even podcasters. Regardless of the outcome, his showdowns often become some of the most memorable lyrical clashes in music history. Known for his exceptional talent in writing bars and his prowess in one-on-one confrontations, Eminem's roots in battle rap culture have honed his skills for lyrical skirmishes. Born Marshall Mathers, he thrives in the arena of verbal combat, where his sharp wordplay and relentless approach have left many careers damaged and reputations tarnished. His sturdy body armor remains largely unscathed despite numerous challengers. Eminem's rap sheet includes a diverse and prolific array of beefs with figures such as Mariah Carey, Christina Aguilera, Ja Rule, and Limp Bizkit, and Diddy. These confrontations have not only entertained, but also shocked and delighted pop culture enthusiasts. Eminem, the iconic rapper known for his bold and unapologetic lyrics, has navigated numerous challenges and controversies throughout his illustrious career. One intriguing aspect that has captivated fans and critics alike is the rumored fear he holds towards Sean Diddy Combs, the influential music mogul. Despite Eminem's reputation for fearlessness and his willingness to confront adversaries on the mic, whispers suggest a different demeanor when it comes to Diddy. Whether these rumors stem from personal history, industry dynamics, or urban legend, the idea of Eminem's apprehension towards Diddy adds an unexpected layer of complexity to the narrative surrounding these two hip-hop titans.
When I heard that Tupac died, I was cooking in the restaurant and tickets were piling up and I'm like, I don't care, fire me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, that was devastating.
The long-standing tension between Eminem and P. Diddy has erupted into a lyrical battlefield. After years of silence, Eminem, the heavyweight of rap, has broken his silence, shedding light on the simmering controversies surrounding the iconic mogul P. Diddy. Known for his Teflon persona, Diddy has always commanded respect, but cracks in his armor may finally be showing. Eminem's explosive claims have shaken the foundations of hip-hop, inviting us to delve into a history rife with accusations and potential fallout. Renowned for his unparalleled lyrical prowess and penchant for controversy, Eminem is a formidable force in rap battles. His diss track, Shot, rocked the music industry to its core, leaving a lasting impact. Eminem's blistering lyrics and the chaotic aftermath that followed highlighted a particular name, Diddy. Eminem seemingly aimed accusations at him for his alleged role in the tragic drive-by shooting of the legendary Tupac Shakur in September 1996. This video unravels the layers of this explosive narrative, navigating through the intersections of fame, feuds, and the enduring legacy of hip-hop's most iconic figures. With the details of their private exchange shrouded in secrecy, tensions between Eminem and Diddy continue to mount behind closed doors. On a sunlit afternoon in Detroit, the rap world braced itself for one of the most fiercely contested battles in recent memory. Eminem, celebrated for his provocative and hard-hitting tracks, found himself at the center of a heated feud with fellow artists. Yet, it was his target in Shot that set the industry ablaze with shockwaves. For months, the pressure had been steadily mounting, reaching a boiling point that threatened to redefine the landscape of hip-hop. It all began when Machine Gun Kelly, a prominent figure in the rap scene, fired shots at Eminem in his track Rap Devil. The lyrics were harsh, questioning Eminem's relevance and accusing him of holding back the advancement of younger artists. Eminem, known never to back down from a challenge, responded with fierce determination. But before we delve into the Shot diss track, let's rewind to the events that paved the way for this explosive moment. During Eminem's Kamikaze album release in 2018, he first took aim at Machine Gun Kelly in the track Not Alike, unleashing a barrage of insults that highlighted Kelly's lack of originality and accused him of mimicking his style. Eminem drops his new album Kamikaze, and after 6 long years, he finally calls out MGK for the comments he made about Haley on the track Not Alike. But next time, you don't gotta use Tech 9 if you wanna come at me with a submachine gun. And I'm talking to you, but you already know who the expletive you are, Kelly. I don't use sublimes, and sure as expletive don't sneak diss. The rap community found itself divided. Some lauded Eminem for his lyrical prowess and precise dissections of his adversaries, while others believed he should focus on uplifting the next generation of artists, feeling he was past his prime. Yet amidst the debate, one thing remained clear. Eminem was not backing down. As the feud escalated, Eminem's fans eagerly anticipated his response to Machine Gun Kelly's Rap Devil. Then, on a pivotal day in September 2018, Eminem dropped the bombshell that would reverberate throughout the industry. Shot. This diss track was a masterclass in lyrical warfare, with Eminem showcasing his unmatched wordplay and sharp wit. Shot did more than just respond to MGK's provocations. It reaffirmed Eminem's dominance in the rap game. His scathing lines and relentless delivery left no doubt about his prowess, reminding both critics and supporters why he remains a force to be reckoned with. The track's release not only reignited the debate over Eminem's place in hip-hop, but also highlighted the enduring impact of his confrontational style in shaping the genre's landscape. Eminem releases Shot, a giant MGK diss track that's filled with burns, including this gem. Here's that autograph for your daughter. I wrote it on a starter cap. Stan's son, listen, man. Dad isn't mad, but how you gonna name yourself after a damn gun and have a man bun? MGK claims he was banned from radio stations because of his tweet about Haley. Here he is talking on Hot 97 FM about the effect that tweet had on his career. Pictures of Haley had came out, and I'm like, what, 20 years old, 21 at the time. I said, she's beautiful, but all respect due. Eminem is king. What's wrong with that? Is there a 15-year age gap where I'm a creep for that? I was 21, dog. Certain people took it and ran with it and hyped it up. Certain people won't even listen or review my album. Certain places you won't even hear Machine Gun Kelly on. Machine Gun Kelly releases another Eminem diss track called Rap Devil, which includes lyrics like, took you 6 years and a surprise album just to come with a diss, and tough talk from a rapper paying millions for security a year. I think my dad's gone crazy. Yeah, Haley, you right. Dad's always mad, cooped up in the studio yelling at the mic. You're sober and bored, huh? I know, about to be 46 years old, dog. Yet amidst the verbal onslaught, one name stood out, Diddy. Eminem referenced Diddy several times in Shot, leaving fans and industry insiders stunned. It appeared that Eminem was implicating Diddy in the tragic drive-by shooting of Tupac Shakur in 1996. The events leading up to Tupac's death were shrouded in mystery and conspiracy theories. Tupac, a legendary rapper and cultural icon, was fatally shot in Las Vegas on that fateful night in September 1996. The case remained unsolved, leaving fans and investigators searching for answers. Eminem's lyrics in Shot hinted at a potential connection between Diddy and Tupac's. While no concrete evidence had ever been presented, rumors about Diddy's alleged involvement had circulated for years. Eminem's bold accusations in the diss track reignited the debate and thrust the spotlight back on this decades-old tragedy. As the rap world attempted to make sense of the explosive Shot diss track, Diddy remained silent. Reports emerged suggesting that he was handling the situation privately, opting not to engage in a public war of words with Eminem. The details of their private conversation remained undisclosed, leaving fans speculating about the true nature of their relationship. In the aftermath of Eminem's explosive Shot diss track, the rap world was left reeling. The lyrics were sharp, the delivery relentless, and the controversy surrounding Diddy's alleged involvement in Tupac's added fuel to the fire. Eminem's ability to weave complex narratives and provoke intense reactions reaffirmed his position as a master lyricist and an unflinching provocateur, ensuring that Shot would be remembered as a defining moment in hip-hop history. The rap god later clarifies in the same song that he was just pulling Combs's leg, rapping, "And I'm just playing, Diddy, you know I love you." However, Diddy seemingly did not take the joke too well, clapping back in a now-deleted episode of Joe Budden's YouTube series. He declared that the situation with Eminem was handled privately, as reported by US Weekly. This response, though brief, added another layer to the ongoing feud, hinting at behind-the-scenes interactions that the public could only speculate about. Diddy's decision to address the matter in this way suggested that despite the public silence, the tension between the two titans of hip-hop was far from resolved. Diddy said, "There's nothing to say about it. It's in my hands." He wild, it was revealed. In the podcast episode, it was claimed that P. Diddy said the situation with Eminem was handled privately. He added, he said, "There's nothing to say about it. It's in my hands." He wild. And according to reports by NME, rapper Jay Electronica, who also had a public feud with Eminem, tweeted about the incident at the time and wrote, "How dare you accuse Diddy of Tupac? You best tread carefully, son, before I come tear your ivory tower down, like Suleiman done the Templar Knights." Eminem's lyrics shot seemed to imply that he believed Diddy was involved in the fatal drive-by shooting that claimed Tupac's life. As the track continued, Eminem didn't hold back, accusing Diddy of exploiting the late Notorious B.I.G.'s death for personal gain. The controversy surrounding shot reached its peak as fans and industry insiders dissected the lyrics line by line. Some argued that Eminem was simply using Diddy's name for shock value, while others believed there might be some truth to his accusations. The debate raged on with no definitive answers in sight. On multiple occasions, Eminem has dropped lyrics about his rocky relationship with his mother, Debbie Mathers. The artist may have delivered his most significant dig in his 2002 single, "Cleanin' Out My Closet," in which he raps his famous line, "Just try to envision witnessing your mama popping prescription pills in the kitchen, victim of Munchausen's syndrome. My whole life I was made to believe I was sick when I wasn't. Till I grew up, now I blew up. It makes you sick to your stomach." This track encapsulates the emotional turmoil and unresolved issues that have marked their relationship, providing listeners with a raw and unfiltered glimpse into Eminem's personal struggles and familial conflicts. Yikes indeed. Eminem's complex relationship with his mother, Debbie Mathers, has been a recurring theme in his music. Despite his mother denying his claims, Eminem doubled down with My Mom in 2009, where he rapped lyrics like, "Valium was in everything, food that I ate, the water that I drank, expletive peas on my plate." This track continued to delve into the turbulent dynamics of their relationship, reflecting Eminem's unfiltered expression of his upbringing and the impact it had on him. The lyrics illustrate his deep-seated emotions and the ongoing narrative surrounding his family struggles. In his track The Warning, Eminem addressed his rumored relationship with Mariah Carey and alleged that she had cheated on her then-husband, Nick Cannon. The lyrics from the song are, "Wow, Mariah, didn't expect you to go out. Expletive, shut the expletive up, for I put all them phone calls out. You made to my house when you was wildin' out before Nick. When you was on my expletive and give you something to smile about. How many times you fly to my house, still trying to count. Better shut your lying mouth if you don't want Nick finding out." These lyrics sparked controversy and fueled speculation about Eminem and Mariah Carey's alleged relationship, as well as their interactions behind the scenes. The track highlighted Eminem's confrontational style and willingness to address personal matters in his music. Eminem not only upped the ante in his feud with Mariah Carey, but he also brought her husband Nick Cannon into it. Cannon responded, "The way the Eminem thing started was that I never had an issue with him. If anything, I've been one of his biggest fans, but when another man crosses a line of disrespect, then you gotta deal with it." This statement from Cannon reflected his stance on defending his wife and addressing what he perceived as disrespectful behavior from Eminem. Eminem lashed out at Benzino after his magazine dissed his album. This feud began in the early 2000s when The Source, a magazine co-founded by Benzino, gave the Marshall Mathers LP a dismal 2.5 rating. Initially, Eminem remained silent about the harsh critique, as it had no impact on the album's overwhelming record sales and critical acclaim. The conflict intensified when Benzino released a diss track titled I Don't Wanna, directly targeting Eminem. This provocation led Eminem to respond with his own track, The Sauce, in which he defended his artistry and took shots at Benzino and The Source. Not one to back down, Benzino retaliated with another track, further fueling the feud. Eminem then released the devastating track Nail in the Coffin, which is widely regarded as one of the most brutal diss tracks in hip-hop history. The song showcased Eminem's lyrical prowess and effectively dismantled Benzino's credibility in the rap community. Despite the heated exchanges and public animosity, Benzino eventually apologized for the feud, acknowledging the intensity and pettiness of their rivalry. This conflict remains one of the most memorable in hip-hop history, highlighting the powerful impact of lyrical battles in the genre. Eminem found himself entangled in the intense feud between 50 Cent and Ja Rule when he signed 50 Cent to his Shady Records label in 2002. What initially began as a local rivalry between two Queens natives escalated into a full-blown conflict involving record labels and personal attacks. Initially, Eminem had a peripheral role in the feud, supporting 50 Cent as he rose to prominence with the album Get Rich or Die Tryin'. The tension heightened significantly when Ja Rule mentioned Eminem's daughter Haley in his diss track Loose Change. In the song, Ja Rule made provocative references to Haley, sparking outrage and drawing Eminem directly into the conflict. "Em, you claim your mother's a crackhead and Kim is a known slut, so what's Haley gonna be when she grows up?" The mention of his daughter crossed a personal and emotional boundary for Eminem, prompting a fierce response. Eminem retaliated with ferocity, unleashing scathing diss tracks aimed at Ja Rule and his associates. The feud intensified as both sides exchanged verbal blows through their music, creating a charged atmosphere within the hip-hop community. Eminem's involvement in the 50 Cent and Ja Rule feud not only showcased his loyalty to his artists, but also highlighted his willingness to defend his family fiercely. The saga underscored the volatile nature of rap rivalries and the profound impact they can have on artists' careers and personal lives. If there's anything to take away from these beefs, it's the unwritten rule: never mention Eminem's daughter. In true Slim Shady fashion, the rapper from the Slim Shady LP era went straight for the jugular on tracks like Do Re Mi, Haley's Revenge, Bully, and Hail Mary. These tracks became iconic for their ferocity and Eminem's relentless attacks in defense of his daughter. The beef with Ja Rule not only intensified, but also played a significant role in the decline of Ja Rule's career and the subsequent downturn of Inc. Records. Eminem's involvement and his scathing diss tracks accelerated the downward trajectory of Ja Rule's popularity and influence within the rap industry. The feud underscored Eminem's ability to use his lyrical prowess not just for entertainment, but also as a powerful weapon in defending his family and asserting dominance in the rap game. On the 2004 single, Like Toy Soldiers, Eminem goes into detail about the beef, reflecting on the Pyrrhic victory. "And even though the battle was won, I feel like we lost it. I spent so much energy on it. Honestly, I'm exhausted. And I'm so caught in it, I almost feel I'm the one who caused it," M raps. The problems between Eminem and Will Smith seem to be more about respect than anything. At the 1998 Grammys, Smith famously bemoaned the use of profanity in rap music. In seeming response, Eminem added these lyrics to "The Real Slim Shady." "Will Smith don't gotta cuss in his raps to sell records. Well, I do. So expletive him and expletive you too." Later, Eminem explained how he felt personally attacked by Smith's speech. "I felt like he was taking a stab at me and Dr. Dre, and anybody who uses profanity on the records to express themselves. If you feel strong enough about something, then you might put a little expletive before you say exactly what you're saying." Smith beat Eminem for the Best Male Video category award at the 1999 MTV VMAs. In his acceptance speech, Smith made a point that he doesn't have to use profanity or threaten people to sell records. Eminem felt Smith was taking a jab at him and anyone who used profanity to express themselves, so he called out the rapper-turned-movie superstar and his nice guy image on Without Me. Smith didn't respond until 6 years later with a smooth, low-key diss on Mr. Nice Guy. Rapping, dissed by Eminem but didn't bother him. "Yup, well he classy. Big Will just did another 20 mil, walk right past E. I'm a nice guy. Why y'all harassing me, huh?" Prior to the release of the Slim Shady LP, underground rapper Cage accused Eminem of copying his style and even his lyrics. Eminem swiftly responded by dissing Cage on multiple tracks, starting with Role Model from the Slim Shady LP. He continued to take shots at Cage on tracks like Drastic Measures and during freestyles on Tony Touch mixtapes. Cage retaliated with his own diss track titled "And So Kitties," where he critiqued Eminem's rhyming skills and derogatorily referred to Slim Shady as a expletive lady. Cage persisted with insults across several songs, but despite his efforts, Eminem's career continued to soar, and the beef with Cage eventually faded into obscurity. Eminem's rapid rise to fame and enduring success overshadowed the feud with Cage, leaving it as a footnote in both artists' careers. While the rivalry was intense for a brief period, Eminem's dominance in the rap scene and his ability to navigate controversies contributed to the eventual fading of their feud from public memory. After it came out that Eminem and Mariah Carey supposedly once had an affair, Carey denied the whole thing. "Did I have a relationship with him? No, I didn't. I knew him. I hung out with him a few times, but nothing occurred. Maybe he thought because nothing happened he'd look bad or something. Eminem responded by mocking Mariah Carey in several of his songs and interviews, implying that she was lying about their relationship. In one memorable instance, during a live performance, Eminem pretended to vomit on stage when Carey's name was mentioned, symbolizing his disdain for her denial and fueling speculation about their past interactions. This public display further escalated their feud and kept the controversy surrounding their rumored affair alive in the media and among fans. Eminem fought back against Mariah Carey's denial of their alleged affair in his characteristically bold manner through a track. Before performing his song Puke in 2005, Eminem played voicemails reportedly from Carey, suggesting a tumultuous interaction between them. He further heightened the theatrics by pretending to vomit on stage, using symbolism to express his disdain and frustration towards Carey. In response, Mariah Carey released Obsessed, a song that many speculated was aimed at Eminem. The lyrics and music video portrayed a defiant attitude, challenging Eminem's claims and indirectly addressing their public feud. This exchange of diss tracks and public gestures intensified their feud in the public eye, keeping the controversy alive and captivating fans and media alike with its drama and intrigue. Christina Aguilera called out Eminem for directing violent lyrics at his ex-wife, Kim. Then, in 2000, Eminem released a song called The Real Slim Shady, which included a controversial lyric about Aguilera allegedly performing with Fred Durst. Aguilera strongly objected to the lyric, calling it disgusting, offensive, and above all, not true. In response, Aguilera released her own parody track titled Will the Real Slim Shady Please Shut Up, where she mocked Eminem's persona and addressed the controversy surrounding his lyrics. Years later, in 2018, Eminem reignited the tension when he released a freestyle called Kickoff, which once again alluded to Aguilera in When asked about Eminem's diss during an appearance on What Happens Live with Andy Cohen, Aguilera brushed it off, suggesting Eminem find new material and topics to discuss. The feud between Eminem and Christina Aguilera highlighted the contentious nature of their interactions over the years, with both artists using music and public statements to assert their positions and respond to each other's provocations. The list of Eminem's lyrical victims is long and storied, spanning his entire career, from pop stars like Britney Spears, Diddy, and Christina Aguilera, to fellow rappers like J. Rule and Benzino. Eminem has never shied away from calling out anyone he perceives as a threat or an adversary. His sharp wit and biting lyrics have often left his targets reeling and his fans eagerly anticipating his next verbal takedown. Despite the controversies and backlash, Eminem's fearless approach to addressing his critics and rivals has cemented his legacy as one of the most formidable and respected figures in hip-hop. If you enjoyed this video, click on the ones showing on your screen now to watch similar content.